Good morning, class. Today is Monday, September 28th, 2020, and I am, of course, talking to my Group B students. If you were in class on Friday, then you already know what you should be doing, but if you weren't, I'm going to try and reiterate anyway. You have two things to work on today. You have a vocab assignment to finish up from Friday, and you have a story to be reading inside of your textbook. So here's what I want you to do. Get your phone or your tablet or your microwave or whatever you have that you can set a timer on. I want you to set a timer for 20 minutes and start working on your vocab assignment. Once that 20 minutes is up, beep, 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 turn it in. I need that done today, okay? And then I want you to set another timer for 20 minutes. And with that second 20 minutes, I want you working, on the textbook assignment, which is to read a story. So let me go ahead and show you what's going on here, and we will go ahead. I'll go ahead and make this quick so that you can get started. So here's your vocab assignment from Friday. This is in Week 5 Fridays folder if you can't find it. And if we open it up on Kami, we will, of course, get this worksheet here. And we did this together in class. So I showed you the first example on Friday. The instructions tell you to look at the word. The first word is attribute. The root is trib. So a root is the part of the word that gives the word meaning. So the root trib means give. So any word that has trib in it is going to have something to do with giving. If we read the example sentence, like I attribute my success to hard work, then we know that attribute must mean something to do with giving. So I give my success to hard work. What could that mean? So then I'm asking you to predict the meaning of this so we can predict. We can say, I think attribute means to give credit. Okay? And that is absolutely the correct meaning. I can't think of a good guess. And then finding related words in this next section here. All we need to do is look up other words that have trib in them. So if we do a simple Google search for words with the root trib, we'll get several results. This is a website that I found by just typing in exactly that. And on here we can find several different words that we might recognize, like distribute. Okay, that's a good one. We should all know it. Distribute. Okay. And this is, of course, the 8th grade version of it. 7th graders, if you're watching this, there's a different word for you, of course. And then there's just one more section down here, which is to give the actual dictionary meaning of the word. So if you type it into Google once again and find the actual meaning, type it in here and you'll be golden. Finish all of this up, and about 20 minutes should be enough, and turn it in so that it can be graded. All right, second thing that we have for today is our textbook assignment. So if you go to the front page of your Schoology course, there is a link to your textbook right underneath of your first quarter folder. Click on that, and you will be taken to the login page. Of course, the login is going to be firstname.lastname@2kschool.com for your username. And then your password will be MCS period, your lunch number. Make sure you get that period in there. That has tripped a few people up. Thankfully, we have not had too many problems with that. No one's password has had to be reset yet. But if you are not able to log into your textbook, then you need to get a hold of me right away so that I can get you in there. Okay? So once we're in here, you should see something similar to this. You may have to go through the first time setup. And then if we just click on classes here, we'll get to a page. Mine looks different than yours because I have all of your classes on here. But this should take you to an assignment called Introduction. And there's a little icon of a book next to it. Just click on that icon of the book, and keep following that icon. It'll take you to another page. You have to click on it again, and eventually you will have your text reading assignment open. So for 7th grade, that is this story here, Grounded, and it is only 18 paragraphs long, and according to this, it should only take you about 4 minutes to read. So I expect no complaining about, oh, Mr. Sullivan gave us too much to read. It should only take you about 4 minutes. There's no reason you can't read this 2 or 3 times if you had to. And 8th grade, once again, it's only about 4 minutes long to read, and it's only 14 paragraphs. This is called Red Roses. Okay, so make sure that you are reading those closely, and you'll have a assignment to go along with them. Here are your window notes. I'll be putting this inside of Kami, but I haven't done it yet, so bear with me. We just have our 4 questions here. On the first box, we have what is the main idea of the text? What are your feelings? Okay, so there's no real wrong answer when you're asked about your feelings. Questions, what do you wonder about? We're going to be talking about these stories the next time I see you in class, so having a list of questions would be a good idea so that you can ask them and get them answered. And then finally, what connections can you make between this story and other things in your life? Maybe something going on with your grandma, I don't know, however you can relate it to something else that you know, that will be fine, okay? I'll be looking for full sentences. Make sure that you're using capital letters at the beginning and punctuation at the end. You're in 7th and 8th grade. There's no excuse to not do that. So, that's about all I have for you today, guys. I tried to make this quick. Go set your timers for 20 minutes, work on your vocab, and then another 20 minutes, work on your reading, okay? Vocab needs to be turned in today. The reading does not need to be turned in quite yet, okay? And I will see you on Thursday in class, and I'll have more instructions and more work for you to do tomorrow, okay? So make sure you're coming by Miss Zamble's classroom today at from 2 to 3 if you have any questions on what to be doing, and I will see you when I see you. Have a good day.